But you were talking about, the percentage of people that take action and make the 10K in 90 days. But you also said that you look for action takers when you're running your free challenge to give away a scholarship. So I'm curious, what do you look for as an action taker that ends up propelling people to the success? What sort of key traits or attributes?
For sure. I look at action takers like when you very first come into my challenge, my Facebook group, I ask you to do an introduction post video, right? Some people will go down and make just a regular written post, but I look for the people that's never posted before, never done a video, and they're out there putting themselves out there, taking action. Now we gamified our challenges and also our other, courses that we have, we gamified them, especially the challenges, so we can keep score on who takes action. We give them homework. One of them is like make a written post about, your experience inside here, do an introduction video. Then we give them an avatar worksheet and then we have them submit it. So if we see people that are at the end of that doing all of those action steps, I know they have a possibility of continuing to move forward. Right. And so like if a person came to me with $30,000 and said, Eric, I want to jump in your program, but they didn't take no action, they were just not showing up and they complained, I would not accept their money because we're not a good fit. Right. Before, when I first started, yeah, let me have your money, but it's not about that anymore. It's about like, I want to see certain qualities, and that's, fulfilling all the obligations we put forth. And they will work more in 5 days they had done in their entire life from their online business working with us. Right. We put them through some strenuous stuff, but it breaks down barriers and it breaks down a lot of limiting beliefs they have about themselves, making their first video or doing a testimonial. We have them go to Trustpilot too, is one of the homework assignments, which is phenomenal. You guys should do this if you're not doing it already. Is one of the homework assignments is to go do a testimonial on Trustpilot on day 4. So now I have 200 active 5-star reviews on Trustpilot about like how phenomenal this is and the barriers they broke over and the achievements they made and the friends and the community and all that stuff. But the qualities is just people taking action on the homework we give them. We actually have a workbook that we give them and they go through the workbook. We have one for each of our courses, but here's the 5-day business builder challenge. We have the 5-day call to commission as well, but there's a workbook in here with all kinds of assignments, right? And they will have to submit these assignments. And that's the people that we want to work with that we can see having that success. Because out of 100 people we get into our challenge, we'll get 20, 25 to 30 people actively taking action. And then we know those are the ones that are going to be willing to move forward. But it's basically, putting assignments in front of them, action steps, breaking down barriers and things they've never done before, trying to break down those limiting beliefs and giving them confidence that they can do it through storytelling. Based on my day 1 and day 2 is the epiphany moment, right? And then the hero's journey. And we go into the whole, basically 12 stories, what we go through throughout that 5 days. So it brings it takes a person with limiting beliefs. And by the end of it, they feel like they can take on the world. So that's
there's the goal. That's incredible. There's a couple of really good conversion lessons in there because some of the things you said are the exact same things that I do to get to conversion. And that's what people want to know about. I obviously want to help people. We want to get them to be successful through our programs. But what people really want to know at the end of the day, especially in the beginning, is, all right, how do I take a lead and make them buy something, right? That's the problem. And what you said is you do 2 things, and I do the exact same 2 things through my program as well. I have to get people to start working towards the goal. They have to have some sort of investment. It doesn't have to be money in the beginning. It just has to be an investment of writing down your avatar or building a funnel or creating your first video, right? Getting them to invest some effort will then make them more likely to then be comfortable and willing to invest their money. But the other thing that you said that I do exactly the same way is we got to get people to believe in themselves. Because when people believe in you as the creator or the seller or the marketer or whatever, they're going to pay attention to you. But when they believe in themselves, that's when they're going to take action. That's when they're going to buy.